guys, so welcome back to my channel. And one of you recommended, I forgot what your name is, but you recommended that I sit a little further away from the camera. By the way, which I do, I really do sit far from the camera. It's just that this is like a 50mm lens, so it just zooms me in a lot. So I right now am further than what I actually do sit, so hopefully it does help. Hopefully I'm not as zoomed in as I usually am. But anyhow, back to the point of the video. Today I'm just going to be filming kind of like a back to school look, and I am going to be using all drugstore products. These are some of the products that I did purchase in my drugstore haul video, so if you haven't seen that one, go check it out. And they're just drugstore products because I know that when I was in school, I mean I'm still in school now, but like when I was in high school, I was in school obviously, so I didn't work. I depended on my parents, and I did not have the money to go out to Sephora or like MAC and purchase like NARS or MAC foundation and stuff like that. Like I did not have the money. So drugstore it is, because that's usually what I was using. And I didn't really wear much makeup in high school or middle school. I would probably just put on some mascara and like a lip balm and that'd be it. But this is going to be a look that I would do right now if I was in high school or like in middle school. So you guys can switch it up. It's whatever you guys want to do. This is just my look. Like I said, it's something that I would do now if I was to go back to school. So yeah, let's just get started and get into the video. For school, I don't really like to apply too much foundation on my face or things like that, just because, you know, at school you don't want to be drowning in makeup or anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer, and I'm going to be using that under my eyes and covering up any blemishes that I may have, because I just grew in a new baby right by my eyebrow right here. So yeah, I'm going to be using that, and this is the concealer. And here I'm just taking the StyleWurks Beauty Blender and blending it all out. Sorry if my hair is annoying you, but I just got out of the shower and it's still wet. So that's why I have it out and in my face. So, sorry. So this is the StyleWurks Beauty Blender, and I'm actually not feeling this at all. This was also from my drugstore haul, and I do not like it whatsoever right now. Like, I feel like it's not blending the product. Like, this is useless. Could have been better off with my fingers. So I'm gonna toss this aside. Don't buy it. Next, I'm gonna be taking the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder in the shade 310. I am oily, so I really hope that this keeps me matte throughout the day. I'm going to be placing this wherever I put the concealer and also all over my face, just to keep me matte and give my face a little color, because I look kind of pale right now. Just going to take that and just put that all over my face. But I'm going to concentrate it more on my T-zones, because that's usually where I get the most oily throughout the day. And I'm trying to use also like drugstore brushes that you guys can also get, because I do know that I have like Sigma brushes and stuff like that, and they do tend to be a little pricey when it comes to like the shipping, or just like 20 bucks for a brush. Like, nobody has time for that. So Real Technique, they're pretty good. Wow, and that concealer really does a good job at brightening, because even with the powder on top, you can still see that like my face right here is a little brighter than the rest of like my face. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and use the E.L.F. eyebrow kit, and this is in the shade medium. I'm going to be taking my Bodyography dual-ended eyebrow brush. It has a spoolie and a brush on the side. I don't know if this is drugstore. This just came in one of my BoxyCharm boxes. I couldn't find a drugstore one, so I'm just going to be using this. You guys can use whatever you have. And when I'm doing a back to school look, I just tend to keep the natural shape of my brows. I don't really do anything to alter it, so I just kind of fill them in as they are. And then for bronzer, I am going to be using the Rimmel Sun Shimmer Maxi Bronzer. This one's in the shade Sun Star. And this is pretty big, and I am pretty like impressed with it for the price that you pay. Like, this is huge. You will never like use this all up. So I am very excited to use this. It is shimmery, so it's going to give you like kind of a glow. And I don't know about you guys, but I need that in the morning because I wake up and I look like a zombie. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swirl my brush in there. This is the Real Technique blush brush. Once I'm done doing that, I sometimes take a little and just put it on the top of my nose, just to give myself, you know, a little more bronzier look. Just a little. You don't want to like darken up your nose either. Using the same Real Technique blush brush, I'm going to be taking the powder blush in Pinched from NYX. And I did learn that this was a dupe for the NARS Orgasm, I believe it is. I'll link it down below. I'm not sure, I don't remember which one it is, but I think it is a dupe for the NARS Orgasm. So I'm just going to be taking that same brush and applying some of this onto the apples on my cheeks just to give myself a little color and make my cheeks rosy pink, you know, make them cute. And you guys can skip this step if this may be too much makeup for you, because I know people prefer bronzer over blush or blush over bronzer. I say do both, why not? Go ahead while you're at it. And usually I would use the same bronzer that I used on my face for eyeshadow just to give myself a little dimension. But since I am using products from my drugstore haul, like I said before, I am going to be using the Revlon Colorstay 500 Addictive eyeshadow quad. It does bring 4 of them, and they're all seem to be matte, and then it does have one shimmery shade. I'm just going to go ahead and take the darkest shade from the quad and then just apply that to the crease of my eyes. I'm not going to be doing anything fancy just because this is an a back to school look, and like I said, some people don't really like too much makeup, or some schools don't really allow a whole bunch of makeup. But if you want to wear makeup on your face, don't let anybody make you feel like you can't. So if you want to wear makeup, go ahead. If you want to do a simple look like I'm doing, go ahead. Do whatever makes you comfortable, but this is what I'm going to be doing because this is my makeup look and this is my tutorial. So I'm going to be taking the darkest shade, like I said, and then I'm just going to be using the Real Techniques shading brush. It's this tiny little thing, and I'm going to be putting that into the crease of my eyes. Nothing fancy, I'm just messily going to put that in there. And since I am already using the quad, why not? I'm going to be taking the lightest shade right here, and I'm going to put it under my brow bone and in the inner corner of my eyes. Usually I would just skip this step, but since I'm doing this tutorial, why not? I'm just going to be using the same brush, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to take that lighter shade and put it right there on the highest point of my brow. And then I'm also going to put it on the inner corners of my eyes, just to make myself look a little more awake. And we can't forget mascara, so I'm going to be using the Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express Mascara. You don't have to do this, you can skip whatever step, you can do this your way. Like I said, I keep saying this, but do you? YOLO. I did not purchase this in my haul video. It's not there. But I did not buy this for a while. I did use it in some of my videos, but I forgot, like I hadn't used it for a while, and I forgot how good it was. So if you guys don't have this mascara, go ahead, buy it. It's pretty good. I think it's good. Don't buy it just because I'm telling you it's good. That'd be like peer pressure, right? Then the last step, usually I would just walk out the door like this if I'm running late and I forgot to, you know, and then I'll probably just apply some random lip balm that I find at the bottom of my purse. But since I am doing this tutorial for you guys, I am going to be using the Covergirl Smoochies Lip Slick, and this is in the shade 215 Luv U. Let's see if I can apply this without a mirror, because if I can, then this is the one. It is like a tinted lip balm, so let's see how this works out. Feels a little dry for a lip balm, but whatever. I can deal with it. It's not a lot. It does feel like I'm putting on a lipstick more than a lip balm, but it's tinted and I can put it on without a mirror, so why not? I'm gonna use it now. And then to finish everything off, I usually, most of the time, 50-50 of the time, I use the NYX Matte Finishing Mattifying Spray. And it's just because I am an oily person. Usually my makeup will be like drooping off my face by the end of the day. So I am going to be using this just so that it helps everything stay into place and you know, my makeup stays on. This also feels like refreshing, and yes, I do put on a lot because I want my makeup to stay on. And my hair still wet, but it shall get bigger in a couple of minutes if I just give it some more time. But this is basically the completed look. It's nice and simple. It's nothing dramatic or drastic. But if you did want to go dramatic and drastic to school, then girl, boy, go ahead, do you. Like, I'm not going to stop you from doing that. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't look a certain way to school, because what better way than to express yourself than with makeup? That's the way I feel. But anyways, I hope this was easy to follow. I hate to say anything negative, but I do not recommend this. This was not helping at all. I would have been better off with my fingers. So yeah, that was it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that I'm a little, I can't talk today. So I really hope that this video wasn't zoomed in like the other ones were, and I hope that it was easy to follow and that you guys can recreate this. Let me know if you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below if you want to see more videos like this, and watch my drugstore haul videos so you can see what other products I got along with this. And I am going to be listing everything that I used down below, so don't worry if I didn't like show you what it looked like or anything like that. So yeah, follow me on Instagram and Twitter so you can see some fabulous pictures of more, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. See you later!